Yes, guys, welcome back to SFeatleyTV, and we're here for the match reaction to Italy versus England, the Euro 2020 final. And a defeat for England. We lose the final. It's not coming home in the end. But did we think we'd get to a final? No. I didn't think we'd ever get to a final. Never thought I'd see it in my lifetime. The fact we got to a final is just mad. So yeah, it's difficult to take right now, but yeah, it's at least I can look back on that and think, wow, we got to a final, and with the squad we've got, I don't see why we can't challenge them in the World Cup either, right? Because that squad's going to develop over a year, and if that's the case, then I'm trying to think. Yeah, if the team we've got can get to a final, then God knows what he can do with another year's experience behind its belt. It's trying to think now. Big up Ethan, how are you, mate? Make sure to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the share button as well. Just gonna quickly send this to. Right. Yeah. It's difficult to take, man. We were so close as well. We were that close, and Southgate for me made a really big fuck up in that game. He really did fuck up in that game. Like, why the fuck was Grealish brought on in the extra time? Why was it the only player that came on in the whole 90 minutes was Saka? Right? Why is it two of the other subs you made, right? The only two other subs you made were to literally take pens, wasn't to do anything else. Why? If you did the subs in 90 minutes, you would have won that game. Easy. You would have won it. Nippon, why for that song? I don't know, mate. I have not gonna. It's not that, mate. It's just if you pull someone to the ground like that, you get done for, you get arrested. Hey, he's pulled him not by the shirt, by the collar, like the neck, and those things are tight around your neck as well. Right? And I'm sorry, that's just ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. It's unreal. Right? For me, that's a red for me. It was a red. Right? I don't know what you guys think. Leave it in the comments below. Leave it in the chat. Sorry. But the Grealish one, oh my days! How is he not getting? How is he not getting? How is Bonucci not getting sent off for the Grealish incident? like Grealish could have had his career ended with that tackle. The fact that some rival fans are celebrating is that is disgusting. Mate, like some rival fans will banter, like, and I get that. We will banter, and I don't mind him doing that. But it's when you start calling us like English twats or tossers or anything like that and start bringing nationality into it, that's when I've got a problem. That's when I've got a problem. A real problem. George, mate, how are you, mate? Bonucci should have got a red. Absolutely. Bonucci should have got a red. Right. He should have been sent off for me. So, yeah. Right. Big up to all the rival fans for showing support to our boy Saka. Yeah, absolutely. To all the fans that came out and supported Saka, rival fans and that, big up to yourselves, mate, because like I'm sorry, he should never have taken that penalty. I don't know why. Southgate says he chose the penalty lineup. If that's the case, then why the fuck are you getting? You're getting a 19-year-old kid to do it. I don't get it.
Disgraceful.
Tom, give us your thoughts on like the game, mate.
I thought it was disgraceful. I thought not to pinpoint excuses, but I thought it was corrupt. I thought the whole game was corrupt. The officiating was shocking. It was piss poor. The challenge that happened with Jorginho, we've seen challenges like that happen on knees, shins, feet, wherever, and it ends careers. You don't walk again. You don't walk in a straight line again after stuff like that with the studs. Should have been a clear red. Same thing like you said with Chiellini, denying a clear. If anybody in the right mind, if Saka gets past Chiellini, he's not going to fucking catch him. Let's be honest. If he
gets past Chiellini, it's a goal.
Yeah, or he at least gets a shot on target, unless Donnarumma's going to pull out some magic out his arse and he's going to save Italy. Then he's clean through. None of the defence is going to catch him. They don't exactly have a Kyle Walker or a spring chicken at the back. They've got Chiellini and Bonucci, who are both over 35. Neither of them are going to catch a 19-year-old that bloody quick. But regardless of the decisions that went against us, really, we shouldn't have even let it get that far. We shouldn't let it get to
why
extra
did they?
time.
Yeah, anyone that just celebrated that sort of tackle on Grealish should be ashamed of yourself. Fucking ashamed.
Yeah, it is. Right. Like I said, it's disgraceful.
Otherwise, I can come around you and stamp my fucking studs in you. See how you like it.
We all like a good tackle every now and then, but no when it can end careers like that one can. No. Just no. But no, yeah. it was disgraceful that last night, the officiating, and you could easily see which nation UEFA wanted to win that match. I'm not basing it off of the officials. You know, the heartbreak of the England squad, and some of the players, he didn't even put the medal on. Alexander Sheffrin, he didn't even put the medal on some of them. First of all, he tries to buy a FFP and bullshit his way past PSG and Manchester City, and he's got laughed out of court twice. Then you have the old bullshit with the Super League where he's not punished 3 runners of it: Spain, Barcelona, and Barcelona, Real Madrid, and Juventus. Didn't punish them. And then with the officiating of the whole tournament, the Eriksen situation, that wasn't UEFA. UEFA's cameras are capturing it and showing it, which are then being broadcast to the BBC and ITV, and they're showing it. Disgraceful. There's a lot of things that they should be held to account for. A lot of things. But nothing ever changes in this game. Nothing ever changes. But overall in the performance, let's at least put a positive on it, and let's not create a narrative of it. If we would have won last night, there would have been no complaints. A lot of this BS about Italy were a better team. What the heck? Italy were not in Italy in the first half were non-existent. They were there for the taking. If England had the clear-cut opportunities that Italy have had all the way through the tournament, where they've just played their way into the box and then they passed it off and somebody tapped it in. If England had those clear-cut opportunities and they went 2-0 up, the Italians would have had no answer at all. And it would have been England's final if they would have got that second goal. Because they were clueless in the first half. Clueless. Yeah, George, you don't need to tell anybody about referees, mate.
Yeah, George.
He's gone corrupt and downhill for bloody decades now.
Yeah, I'll give you that point.
You used to get away with anything. That tackle with Jorginho and stuff, you used to get away with nothing for that, not even a card. When Roy Keane and Vieira were at it, those were the days. Those were the rivalries with some of the tackling. But nowadays, the game's just gone soft. Any little touch and the ferrying over the field.
Yeah. By the way, depends. I know you asked me to come on tonight, but I've got two offers. I've got you. I've got Rich, and I was gonna go on Rich's because I said win, lose or draw. I was gonna go on there. So that's at 10:15. So.
Wait, who was with the other one you were going to go on?
I was going to go on either the Puns or Rich's stream.
Oh, Nippon,
no. Stop being some play suffocated us on all fronts in the second half.
Well, how the fuck is that being? we outclassed them for the first half, Nippon. I don't know.
The first half we outclassed them and we let them onto us in the second half.
We shut up shop
until they scored their goal. Yeah. They had nothing. All their shots were high and wide. They weren't really threatening. Like, that's why they scored from a set piece. Makes perfect sense.
Yeah, they scored from a lucky race. They hit the post at first, and then it comes out. And then there's a play there. I mean, what else did they do? They didn't exactly what they were going to win.
I would take Bonucci and Chiellini at Arsenal. What you think, Stephen? They are world class. Chiellini, I know he's been a world.
Stephen wouldn't like that with Saka.
Not after what Chiellini
no,
did
exactly.
to Saka. No, he's banned. He's banned. Fuck him. No, he's not world class. Fuck him. Right. Right. As for Bonucci, jeez. Yeah, I think like they've always been quality defenders, but the way they defended sometimes in that game was just like disgusting. In a way, it was really, really, really wrong on all levels. So yeah, it beggars belief why. I mean, what was Southgate doing though? We didn't help ourselves in any situation whatsoever. I still say now, if we made the subs we should have made, which was Saka and Grealish at the same time, they would have had no answer and we would have won. We would have won.
I think if he'd have made the subs a lot quicker and he'd have brought on either one of Rashford or Sancho a lot sooner in the game, where you could see Chiellini, he just wanted to hit the deck. The man couldn't run anymore. Literally, could not run for shit at the end of that game.
No, he couldn't.
His legs
all
had
of
gone.
them, they were dead. They were dead.
They were dead, exactly.
They were absolutely
Nippon, you don't need to tell us, mate. You don't need to tell us. We just sent them both off. And we're not just saying it because of being English fans. I remember I spoke to a couple of Italians the other night when we were previewing the game, and regardless of decisions and whatnot, and when the game had finished yesterday, the whole commiserations and congratulations were exchanged, and even they said if that's in the Premier League, Jorginho gets sent off. If that's in in Serie A, Chiellini probably gets sent off as well because you're denying clear-cut chances, you're denying opportunities, and stuff like that with Jorginho. You're ending careers there, mate. I'm sorry.
Oh my god, that was just a joke. How is it? He's even seen it. You're looking straight at it. Like, you've looked straight at the tackle. How have you not seen it? It's bizarre.
Stephen, I've got a question. I've got a question for you. which referee? No. Which referee was worse, the Denmark one or this one?
Oh, Denmark.
The funny thing is, Stephen, right? Where were both of them from?
Holland.
Holland. Both of them were Dutch.
But that's got nothing to do with it. There you go. That's got nothing to do with it. Oh my god.
We complain about the Premier League. What about the Dutch League?
Yeah, God help the Dutch League. Jesus Christ. Honestly. Anyway, we're gonna move it on. Because like even at half time, we're hearing people trying to break in, and the whole fallout breaking in and everything. It's just been made me feel ashamed at times to be an England fan. Really does. Right? What's the fucking point?
Yeah.
Right? I know it's a European final, but you wouldn't do it if it was your club doing it.
I think this was one of the reasons why the point was made of why host it in one of the home nations. Well, you know, because surely if they really in theory,
after 55 bloody years, I don't care how we win. I couldn't care if it's the most horrible, shittiest football on the planet. Right? And it's on for an own goal or something like that.
If we would have won last night, nobody would have given a shit. Let's be honest. We wouldn't be sitting here about Jorginho and all this crap. We wouldn't care.
Right?
We wouldn't care.
But what I don't like
it'd be Sir Gareth Southgate, the lot. We'd get knighted, everything.
The hosts never seem to win a final. Unless you're France.
Welcome, Owen.
Unless you're France. France have won both their World Cups in their country, haven't they?
Yeah.
We're not having any more competitions in France. Fuck that.
Well, they didn't win the Euros, did they? They bottled it in the final against Portugal.
Yeah.
2016.
Yeah, I remember sitting in the hospital for that, and I watched them bottle it, and I'm like, everyone's asleep in ITU, and I'm sitting there jumping my fucking head off. Like, and then the nurses once said, "Will you shut the fuck up?" And I'm like, "Fucking France have fucked it." He said, "You do know there's people trying to sleep." He said, "Oh, they're all knocked out on fucking drugs anyway, mate. They're all intubated anyway. They're all asleep. Shush." What you on about?
No, but our chance will come. I have that belief.
I think we can do it in the World Cup.
On any other night, it would have been our night because you don't have a goalkeeper. On penalties, if your goalkeeper saves 2 penalties and you don't end up winning, that's just unlucky. At the end of the day, it's unlucky.
I will say this: is that do you think and I'll say this now, do you think I'm trying to think. What do you think about the World Cup coming up? Just before you ask, Nippon transfer. Are you free to be one of his panelists tonight? I think it's at 10 o'clock. I believe.
What time, Nippon? What time?
I sent you the link, Nippon. I think actually, if you want to come on, like that's if you're not like here, there, and everywhere. The FA plan was to get to the semi-final of Euro 2020 and win Qatar 2022. Was that true? Okay. We can't even win the Nations League. Look.
I don't give a shit about that.
I don't care.
I don't care about the Nations
League. Who gives
a
fuck? It's a glorified tour. It's glorified friendly, man. 10 p.m. I said 10 p.m. Tron.
10 p.m. Right.
Yeah.
I'll have a look. Nippon. I'll have a look for you. I'll get back to you.
Yeah, but look, people said we would never get to a final ever for a very, 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 very long time, and we did. Right, and people saying we had an easier draw. You still got to play the Germans. You still got to play the Germans, and people wrote us off. People didn't give us a chance against the Germans, right? And to be fair, I said we wouldn't get to a final. I thought you're talking shit, right? I thought Talkman you were talking shit when he said it, but I thought he's going on the same thing about that he did about Arsenal, saying that that they would let their share price fall anymore because of this manager, and I'm like, yeah, right. And we're now 8th when we used to be 4th.
Oh. Where's Wenger gone? Bring back Wenger.
Shut up. No, not bringing back Wenger. 55 years of hurt, and I take any. All I can say, Tom, is just do me a favour. Right? Prove the R2 winners they've got no case by winning a trophy.
Just the process.
Just win a fucking trophy.
All it off.
Tom, win a fucking trophy first. Win a bloody trophy.
Yeah, we won't win a plaque. We won't win a shield. We won't win the shield.
To be fair, you tried to count the League Cup, your Community Shield, and Europa League as a fucking treble, mate.
Yeah, it is a treble. What do you mean? It's 3 trophies, isn't it?
Fuck off.
All Arsenal needed to do was just get another trophy there. You've got the plaque, you've got the shield.
Shut up.
You got the FA Cup.
No, I don't want it. I don't want my dinner plate. If I wanted a dinner plate, I would have walked downstairs and got one. If we get to the World Cup final and we score the first goal early, I will celebrate a little. But if we get a second goal, I'll go insane. Yeah, I said in the first goal in, I want a second. The longer it went on, the more I was thinking he's going to sit back. I didn't think he'd do it at half time. I don't know why he was doing it at half time. That's probably why it made Italy look better than I think they deserved. Because we sat back on the ball. We let them come at us. But, I mean, I'm on Rich Sports tonight. God help me. I will be calling some people out as well, actually. Right? Because of their tweets and stuff. So, over last night. So, bollocks to them. Yeah, but Saka, I don't know. The Saka for me. Oh my god. What that kid has just gone through overnight. Missing a penalty. Which has lost the final. Then probably what he's seen on Twitter and Instagram, having to deactivate his account. It's sick. It's wrong on all levels, and all I can say is all the support here, and right. That's my player, right? That's my Arsenal player, Saka, who represented Arsenal in that team, right? And he did an absolutely fantastic tournament, playing really, really well, right? Even in that final, trying to affect the game, trying to make something happen, and in the end, yes, he missed the penalty, but I'm sorry, Gareth Southgate comes out and says he picked the list to take a penalty. Well, if that's the case, then mate, then I'm sorry. You should have told Saka, sorry, I don't care if you volunteered. You're not ready to do this, right? He's 19 years old, for God's sake. He can't do that. He's 19 years old. 19 years old. It's just not right for a kid that age to do that. And it's not fair. It's not fair on him. But I think he will be stronger next season. I think he'll be playing just as well next season. Despite what Arsenal are doing, I still think he'll be a shining light in that team. And with another experience behind it, the year's experience behind his belt, not wondering what he can do next season. For me, I think he can use it to elevate himself to another level. Which for me as an Arsenal fan would be great, but from an England point of view, for the next World Cup, brilliant. I mean, it's like only just over a year away, so why not? Why not? Can we do it? Why not? Can we take this squad that's going to have only 1 year's extra experience and then go to the World Cup and win it? I mean, it's not like Kane's not going to be that much older. So yeah, I don't see what the problem is. I think we can get there. I mean, I think we can challenge now for a World Cup and then even the Euros after that. Because this is still a young team. It's a very young team. That's got still development yet to go. And if it's done a final then by all means it should definitely. Yeah, I'll put it in the chat below, mate. But next time, could you try and DM us? And then I will send you the link. I'll do it just this once. So yeah, it's just so hard to take after everything. This is why I hate losing. I hate losing like this, especially on penalties. Who came up with the penalty system? It's horrible. I'd rather play the replay. It is horrible. So, King Tony, first time on the channel. How are you, mate?
Yeah, I'm all right, mate. How are you, Stephen? All right?
Yeah, not too bad. Thanks for coming on. Your
Cheers,
opinion, and also thanks for being a member as well.
Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah. Your thoughts on the game itself?
Well, ultimately disappointed, of course. Not really happy with Southgate. I know, it's bad to say that I'm slagging him off, and a lot of people say, "Oh, well, he's done great to get us to the final," but I wouldn't personally have him as my manager for England. I'd rather have had a more positive attacking manager.
Name me one. It was English.
Sorry, the sound on here is not too great. I can't really hear you too well.
What I was going to say was name an English manager who plays attacking football though. Half of them just defensive. Allardyce, Hodgson.
Oh,
he's gone.
He's lost the connection.
No, but Stephen, can you even name one? An England manager who plays attacking? Come on, Eddie Howe. Turned out Celtic, for God's sake.
He's done well. He did well with Bournemouth.
Yeah, he got him relegated. Great job.
He got him promoted in 2 seasons.
Fair enough. Eddie Howe, new Arsenal manager. There you go then, Stephen.
No, fuck off. Do you mind?
Southgate soon then. You can have him.
Yeah, Southgate. Yeah, great. Lovely. Right.
All or nothing, Gareth.
Oh, shut up.
No, I can't wait for that.
Just leave it out. We are.
Have some paella. Let's have some paella for breakfast.
Oh, don't diss paella. It's a good dish, man. I love paella. I remember I went to Tenerife and I remember we went to Tenerife. And we tried paella out there. It's something else. Fuck making it at home. Steve, sorry, mate. Yeah, no worries, mate. There's always another time. There's always another stream. You know that. You're always welcome. But I mean, luckily now the season's over, we can start looking towards a new season. But I was gonna say also, Tom, is
Yeah, go on.
do you think with NOE's experience we can go on and win the World Cup?
What's up? What did you say?
Do you think we can go on and win the World Cup next season?
I think we can.
Experience? Not next season, season after.
Honestly, I think we can. I don't really care about the teams that have qualified and whatnot, because when I look at the Euros, let's be honest, nobody's really been sensational. Italy have been the best team by far, but you wouldn't really say they've been sensational or anything like that. Even France in the last World Cup, they had the odd off game. Let's be real in saying it. They had the off game. I know they had more better games than they did off games, but this England squad, with some of the young players that we've got, you know, I don't necessarily think you can't write us off as possibly winning it, because if we got to the final with, you know, such as Eric Dyer and stuff in the team, let's be honest, if we got to the final with that, well, the semi-final, and I think we were unlucky with the Croatia game, I just don't think that was our night either to get to the final. You know, same with last night.
I just forgot to mention. Sorry, I just also forgot. Yeah, plus with the referee as well, I forgot to mention it.
Fucking! Come on, ref. Fucking England.
Fucking waste of space.
Come on, ref.
I know. I got
the ref.
Fucking hell, you have to clip that, Stephen. Jesus Christ, what am I saying?
You're never going to let me live that down. Never live
No. No. But then it's kind of like what we expect. I mean, like.
Penalty!
Fucking foul! It's a fucking pen!
That's a pen, you wanker!
Off, you fucking
wanker! Get the fucking VAR and you cunt, or I'll fucking kill you!
I don't like to see what Stephen's like supporting Arsenal.
Yeah, I laughed my arse off. Not talk, I remember that. Oh my life. Oh my god. No, I don't usually go that mad. That's the thing.
No, that's funny though.
But you can tell because the way the game was going. I'm like, no, you're not cheating us out of this bullshit. Because I'm also sitting there like that, and I'm like, my mum's trying to say like, oh yeah, well you calm down. And I'm like, well, it's a fucking pen. Change it. Change it. Mum, help. Change it. Someone fucking do something. Tell him he's a cunt. Tell him he's a prick. He's got to change it.
Change the ref. Substitute the ref.
VAR. Jesus God. I don't know. Right. Anyone. Fucking help.
I don't think VAR had any conversation or anything yesterday. It didn't come up, VAR review or anything.
Didn't even come up with you.
No.
Like, or crack. Didn't even check a possible red card on Grealish. It didn't even check a possible red card on Jack Grealish. Are you for real? Right? I have to look that back because I need to get that right.
I think some of these players have got a point to prove.
Oh, they want revenge.
Oh, 100%.
They will want revenge, and I am gonna.
I want to play Italy again, and I want to play them off the park.
Yeah.
Listen, we got the revenge with Croatia. They were cack this tournament. They were absolutely crap. This tournament. I've got one Croatian fan, Dora, if she's watching or whatever. She's been on Rich Sports a couple of times, but you know, no disrespect, but Croatia.
Look at that thumbnail. That says it in a fucking look.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Look, how is that not a red? Some people saying that's not a red. How is that not a fucking red? His stud is pressed into his thigh.
supply. Yeah, straight into his supply. Yep.
Are you for real?
Yep.
And they didn't even look at VAR.
No, they
They
won't
didn't even look at VAR.
do. They won't do, Stephen. They won't do.
Right? If that's the case, right, then I give in. I give up.
You might as well just play the FIFA's rule, house rules. Don't even have them any. Don't have offsides. Don't have fuck all. You might as well not have anything.
Right.
Same with the line.
But then again, why was he not starting?
decisions.
This is the one thing again throughout the whole tournament. Why was he not starting? Why was he not starting?
Yeah.
I haven't got a clue. Why was he not starting? I just don't get it. I
Yeah,
have no idea why.
He's the one name that, in theory, if you're going to play somebody in the 10 role, he'd be everybody's first pick, would he not? Let's be honest. It would be everybody's first pick. It'd be ahead of players like Mount and stuff for me. But I just think this is the problem, though. We'll give these lads a chance and stuff, but I still question the squad that we've even taken, the 26-man squad. I still question it because he's made the point many times that you win the tour. You don't win tournaments like this with a starting 11. You win it with the whole 26-man squad. I think you're saying what you're saying, but you're not putting it actually into fruition. You're not believing in what you're saying, because if you're saying that, why have we not seen Rashford start one game at least, or get like considerable amount of minutes, whether it's 30 minutes or whatever, every game or so? It's exactly the same. I said the same thing with Sancho. Sancho started one game. They've not had any sort of feel in the game. They've not got the legs moving or nothing. No running around, not touching the ball. Sancho's first touch was the penalty last night. If anybody wants to go, that was his first touch.
That was his first touch.
Yeah,
missing the penalty.
It was the penalty. Yeah, missing the penalty. Yeah, first touch. And we wonder why that we lost yesterday. And I'm not blaming either of the two lads because it's not their fault. It's on Gareth.
That's on Gareth.
Yeah, it's on Gareth. Majorly on Gareth. But I can't sit here and say that he's not done badly, because the nations that
go for it. If it works, it works. There might be sometimes a problem with StreamYard and Bluetooth, but give it a go. If it works, mate.
Yeah. But no, it's like with England in these last two competitions. To be honest with you, I think we've been very unlucky. I think we were unlucky at the World Cup not to get to the final. And I think we were very unlucky not to have won last night, because sometimes you've just got to hold your hands up and just say, luck's not on your side, because it clearly wasn't. And I think if there is a God out there, I think God was definitely on Italy's side last night, because they got away with two red cards, they got away with two penalties, they got lucky on the penalties when we had three players miss, and we put three young players on the penalties as well. And Jorginho apparently doesn't miss penalties. I thought he didn't miss them. Yeah. He don't miss penalties, does he? Oh yeah, he missed, didn't he? Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah. Honestly, the narrative with football sometimes, though, like, it's impossible, they're never going to miss. Joke, absolute joke. And it's like when people question with Harry Maguire taking the penalty, because I know people said it. I think it was Talk who said it last night. Why are we putting Maguire on it? And I said to him, I'd rather have centre half take them than young players take them. Based solely on the fact of you're gonna just give it some welly, and if you hit it hard enough, the goalkeeper's not going to save it anyway, because it will go straight through them. Rather than doing this where we're passing it into the net or trying to play it into a corner. Even if you take the Rashford penalty, let's be honest. I know he's hit the post. He's beat the goalkeeper. If he doesn't make such a cock and balls of the run up, he probably scores, because he's fooled the goal. The goalkeeper's gone the wrong way anyway.
I'm going to quickly go to the team ratings, and we'll carry on our conversation afterwards. Reset that, because he ain't getting fucking 10. I'll tell you that. Fuck that. Jordan Pickford, right? And I'm going to start with Tom. I'm going to work my way down. Tom.
Yeah. Put him. Honest, I'd give him 10. I think
Yeah,
on
I'll
any
give
other
him a
night,
10 though.
on any other night, you'd be stupid. On any other night, he would have won. He would have won won for the country. You know, when you say, like I've said, I've reiterated it so many times. When you save 2 penalties in a shootout and you don't win, that's just unlucky.
Yeah.
That's just unlucky, man. It's just not your night.
I'll probably say that on Rich Sports tonight as well. Connor, I'm going to give you Carl Walker.
10. Easy.
Oh, hang on a minute. 10?
Yeah, he's the best player on the pitch and most consistent player we've had in this tournament.
Oh, fuck. Do you know what? Piss off, Google. Piss off, Google. I'll just... Look. No, I'm sorry. I've got to take this down. I've got to show this. Right? Google can fuck off. They're trying to wind us up. Look at this.
What's it saying, Stephen?
No. Look. Wankers. Wankers.
Oh, no. Fuck that. Fuck off.
I'm going to Bing.
Get rid of it. Get rid of it.
Bing. I'm getting Bing. Right? I'm getting
Bing.
Oh my god.
Oh, can't be having that. That's a piss take, that is. So yeah, Connor said 10 is just before he dropped out. So Carl Walker, he's a 10.
I wouldn't have put him as a 10 to be honest, but
I would have put him as an 8. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I would have put him as
it's
an 8.
It's his decision.
Well.
So
yeah.
Tony, I'm going to give you Stones, John Stones.
Oh no, you would have to give me him, wouldn't you, mate? Oh my god, I'm not really a big fan of his, but I'll tell you what, he was pretty good. I'd give him say 8.
I would have said a 6 after that defending
corner.
Yeah. He got spun. He was on the wrong.
Yeah. Other than that, though, he done all right, didn't he? Other than that,
it was all right. 7 then, me in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually 7. Yeah, give him 7.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go with Harry Maguire, and I thought he had a great game himself. Scored a penalty.
He was immense.
Immense 10.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna go with no, Tom. I'm gonna give you Trippier.
I mean, the cross was immense. That was peak. Pinpoint. I don't know if you use that word either. Peak.
Yeah, where did that come from?
Peak.
I'll call it a weldy cross myself. It's a weldy cross.
Yeah, weldy.
Yeah.
But the finish by Shaw, that was even better. The finish, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'd probably give him. I'd give him a 9. I think could have probably could have been a little bit better defensively.
Okay. Tony, sure.
Yeah, exactly. With that finish as well, and I thought he had a great tournament, to be honest. Again, I didn't really think much of him when he's especially at Man United, but I would actually give him a 9.
Okay, definitely. Now, I'm gonna go with big up Luca as well. I'm gonna go with Declan Rice. And I'm gonna go with 10.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
100% agree.
The guy is the best player on the pitch by a fucking mile.
Solid.
Like,
he always takes him off, doesn't he? Always takes him off.
Yeah, I don't know why. Luke, I'll go down again and then I'll come to you, Luke. Tom.
Yeah, that's fine.
Phillips.
I'll give him an 8. I thought it was very good.
I agree with that as well.
I think it was a solid tournament, to be honest with you. It's been solid the whole tournament.
Yeah, they both have. I think they've been the best pairing. I think they've been the best midfield pairing, actually, to be honest. Tony, I'm going to give you Raheem Sterling.
Yeah, again, I wasn't a massive fan of Sterling, but I've got to admit, he's had a great tournament. He should have got man of the tournament. I'd say 10.
Yeah, because this is not just a game. I feel this is also tournament-wise.
Yep.
Then on Luca, I'm going to give you Mason Mount.
You know what, Stephen? Mason Mount, I thought, in my opinion, I think I'll give him a 6. I thought he was alright.
I think he was the worst out of our players in that game.
No, I think he was okay.
Yeah, man, I don't know why he was playing.
Maybe
I don't get it.
Maybe a 5-6. It wasn't the best.
Throughout the whole tournament as well.
Should have been Grealish instead of him. Should have been Grealish.
Yeah. Yeah, 6 is fine for me. I'll agree with 6.
I'd say 5 for him.
I'm going to go with Harry Kane. For me, the game, he went
missing.
4.
He went missing, didn't he?
Yeah.
Non-existent.
The tournament, 6. He should be doing better at his level. That's why I say 6.
The pass though that he played to Trippier though. The weight of there. So then Trippier with the cross.
Yeah.
I've not seen a player do that for England for a long time. They're like a Paul Scholes pass, or you know.
Oh yeah. But like for the tournament as well, it's just like he's appeared at certain games. But we're gonna go with Jack Grealish, Luke, Tom.
Well, you can't really blame him, can you? Let's be honest. He should have been on a lot sooner from now.
Throughout the tournament.
Yeah, should have started.
Should have started.
No, should have gone earlier. Should have started.
I'd put him same as Phillips, to be honest with you. I'd put him 8.
Is that?
That would be probably for the tournament.
Okay.
If he plays more, then he'd probably make it to the 10 bracket.
Yeah.
Because we know his quality.
Then I'm gonna go with Tony. I'm gonna give you Jadon Sancho.
Oh, well, he didn't really get much of a chance, did he? Yesterday. I mean, what was it, about a minute or so he had, if that?
Yeah.
Come on and do anything and take a penalty. I mean, pressure was on. Well, really, I can't really give him about probably a 6, 5, something like that. 5.
I'd say 6. Yeah, because he only had one extra game in the tournament. Yeah. I'm also gonna say, and then I'm gonna give Marcus Rashford to you, Luca.
He's gone.
He's gone. Okay.
Yeah, go on, Stephen.
I'll give Saka. I'll give Saka. I'll go Saka then.
Okay, go on.
Oh, Stephen, could I just say something a minute?
Yeah.
You know about with Grealish, about that mark Tom gave him. I agree with that, and I'd say definitely 10 plus, because did you see what he did with that fan, that boy?
Oh yeah.
He gave him his boots.
Yeah.
What a nice touch, you know.
Even after a final like that.
Yeah, man. I think he deserves a 10 plus for that, you know. Amazing. Sorry, mate. Go on. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Sorry, Stephen.
Saka for me gets a 10.
Yeah.
Like, he's been outstanding. Right. And he missed a penalty. So what?
Been brilliant.
Right.
And I think it's sickening. I hate the racism. Get rid of racism.
Yeah. Could you imagine if it was Bellingham, 17 years old?
Yeah.
It's
disgraceful. Yeah. I am so ashamed to be English at times, you know. What's going on at the moment.
I absolutely agree with you, mate. I 100% agree with you.
Yeah.
Then, Tom, I'm going to give you Jordan Henderson.
In my personal opinion, I don't think we should have taken him from the start.
5.
He wasn't fit. Yeah, I'd put him 5.
Wasn't fit, was he?
Wasn't fit, exactly. I think him and Rashford, neither of them.
Do you think these players that weren't fit sort of put us in that position? They put us in that position of not being able to make the effective changes we wanted.
Stephen, I just think it was a massive risk that shouldn't have.
Yeah.
In theory, Jesse Lingard from Rashford wouldn't have been a bad change, and same with Ward-Prowse and Henderson. they're not bad options to take
Yeah.
with you.
Yeah, exactly.
Then the manager's rating. What we're giving the manager?
I'd give him a 9.
3.
I
give him
wouldn't
a
go
9.
that high. I'll give him 5, something like
No,
that.
this is for the tournament.
I'd give him
Oh,
a
the tournament.
Tournament.
The whole
For
5.
the actual
No.
tournament, maybe an 8. I'd say an 8.
I would have said an 8
I
or a
give
9.
that Southgate. I give that Southgate 9, to be honest, because I think for getting England to a final, he's done very, very well.
I would have said a 9.
in my opinion. And
Yeah.
I know
I
yesterday,
still don't think he's the right manager.
I know
He's not the
yesterday,
right manager, though.
I do think. I still. No, I think he is the right man. Maybe. I don't know. It's hard to say, really. I don't know. It's hard to say because I know yesterday in the game against Italy, I do think why did he take Declan Rice off? And like he was probably their best player. He's probably England's best player on the pitch, and him and Philip play really well. Like, not to disrespect Jordan Henderson, right? He's a good player, but what did he do on the pitch? Nothing. The thing with Gareth Southgate, which annoyed me yesterday, is that the penalty decisions should have really had a hard think. So he should have started Saturday yesterday, in my opinion, because the last game England played really, really well.
Yeah.
So he should have started Saka, okay? It's Harry Kane, not to
Yeah,
disrespect
exactly.
Harry Kane, not to disrespect Harry.
Look, he should never have given these youngsters a penalty, especially Saka.
No.
And he's never been in that environment to take a penalty before. But
That was mismanagement, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Mismanagement.
Yeah, but I did say, Luca, don't write off Italy. I said to you,
Mate,
don't
I'll
write
come
them off.
out. I do. Please click this, mate. But I can't believe, mate. I was one of those people who actually said I thought they weren't going to beat Belgium, but mate, well done to Italy, mate. Well done to Italians. Well done, man. Because literally they won it fair and square, and in my opinion,
I would not say fair and square, mate.
I'm not giving them any credit. I ain't.
Mate, at the end of the day, think about it. They beat Belgium. They beat a poor Spain side.
Yeah, but in the final itself,
yeah,
like
the bad spirit.
Red cards.
To be honest, that first half, England batted Italy, in my opinion. The thing with England is, which annoyed me was that they put their foot off the gas a little bit in the second half. They allowed Italy to press, and that was the problem with England. That was the problem with England. The problem with England is that they allowed Italy to press.
But even then, until that goal was scored from a set piece, it wasn't open play. I didn't feel particularly threatened in a sense. And even then, you should have. Even then, when Saka sold Chiellini, I'm sorry, I don't care what anyone says. You grab someone by the collar like that.
It was a sending off.
Look, I'll come out in a minute and say something. It was a red card, Stephen. I do think it was. You grab someone around the neck, that's definitely a red card.
Same with Grealish. Grealish wasn't even looked at by VAR.
Yeah.
That was a red.
That was disgusting. Disgusting, that tackle.
He two-footed him. That was a red card. Like, I went go back and watched it about 10 times, and it was a red card. It was a red card because I'm sorry, but how can it not? I do come out in a minute and say maybe yes, it was a red card in my opinion, but it should have been sent off. But this is the problem in this tournament. These referees, mate.
The ref and VAR was crap. Rubbish.
Yeah, favouritism, mate. Favouritism.
Finally, I'm actually not being deluded in this stream. So there you go. So.
Finally, yeah, and then finally, you also are deluded because I said Italy would, like, it don't write off Italy.
Mate, yes, I do come out in a minute and say something. I did apologise to everyone in the community chat saying that, yes, I apologise to Italy. I didn't think they weren't.
That's alright, get things wrong, man. It's all opinion.
It is what it is.
But
Euros won by thugs. The Italians, they're thugs, aren't they?
That's the point, yeah, definitely.
Big up Talk Man U, by the way. Big up Talk.
Yeah. Big up Talk Man U as well. Big up all the other members. Tony, yourself, Alina, Connor, let's get to this man, that is. Bargav, Maisie as well. Big up. She started a petition actually as well, so Yeah.
Big up Luca and is it Bottlers? Who's that? Is that what's his name?
QPR,
Connor. So Connor. Your Bottlers. I love that, man. It's so fucking funny, man. Bottlers.
Big up Brentford fans, man. King Tony, Ivan.
Cheers, mate. Thanks.
Mate, I seen him live. I saw him when he was at Peterborough. So yeah.
Yeah, big up Jordan as well there. Big up, mate.
Yeah, big up.
Big up.
Big up, man. Yeah. I don't know, man.
Look, at the end of the day, right? You can't sack Gareth Southgate. You can't.
Well, you can.
You can, yeah.
Lampard's out there. Get Lampard.
I know, but that's different. That's Chelsea, isn't it? They sacked Lampard because they've got an owner who's very ambitious. But the thing with Sancho, why am I saying Sancho? The thing with Gareth Southgate, right? Why? I don't think you should sack him because he got England to a final. Yeah, it's 55 years. They haven't won a freaking trophy and all that stuff. But still, I just think he's done well. You've got to be the positive you take.
Oh, is this the ambitions of England fans? Well, he done well. No, you could win with that team. Anyone could. Lampard could win with that team. Any top manager will win with that team. But we've got Southgate. He got Middlesbrough relegated. That's the only experience. Honestly, the difference between me and Gareth Southgate is that he got a team relegated. Honestly, he's got no CV. He's got nothing. He didn't deserve that job. We need a proper manager with good man management, like Lampard, to come in, take the reins, and he'll change the team around. Because I'm sorry, that second half against Italy was scandalous. The sitting back when you're 1-0 up at home is so wrong.
Yeah,
Honestly, it was
I
like
agree.
watching Burnley
100%.
play at Man United. You know, Burnley will sit back against Man United, winning 1-0 away because that's a fantastic result. But we're England at home, winning, and we just sit back. It's appalling. And the substitutions as well. Rashford was ready at half time in the extra time interval. He didn't come on with 2 minutes to go. What is he doing on the sideline for 13 minutes?
I do think.
Exactly.
I do agree with you in some circumstances. I do agree with you with Southgate. I do agree with you with Gareth Southgate's substitution. I do go along with that, but I think with Marcus Rashford, I don't rate Marcus Rashford. I'm sorry. I'm like, people might say to me, "Oh, Luke, you're going by because of."
Oh, it's frozen.
It's gone. It's frozen. Yeah, it's frozen.
What I will say as well, with the penalty that was taken, yes, Saka shouldn't have taken the penalty, but I do think that at the end of the day, they're professional footballers, and if you can't deal with the pressure of the professional game, then this is not the right business for you. Doesn't matter if he hasn't taken a penalty, whether he's 19 or 33-year-old, it's a penalty kick. Yeah, you're a professional. You get paid to play football, and I'm sorry.
You can tell Marcus Rashford was missing that penalty. The way he was stepping up, even DT was saying this morning on his daily show, whatever he does Monday to Friday, he was saying sometimes it happens. You can do that when you go up and he step ups. Even Pogba does it. Yeah, it's just a bit of luck. Like you can't be doing that in a major final. Just take a normal penalty. Okay, he done that very clever. He was trying to be smart. You can't do that against a very good goalkeeper, one of the best goalkeepers in the world, in my opinion. You can't do that. You can't do that in a penalty shootout. The thing with Gareth Southgate, what annoyed is literally he got the thing who's going to take the penalty decision. Yeah, okay, people might say, okay, everyone expected Rashford to score. Even I expect Rashford to score. So.
Yeah, but he was twatting about doing that stupid thing again, wasn't it? Run up when he should have took it properly.
He's doing a silly runner, mate. You can't be doing that.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It's hard to say, man.
Well, the best penalty was Maguire, wasn't it? What a penalty that was.
The centre back.
He smashed it.
Yeah, bloody defender.
Game change.
What a penalty.
In my opinion, right, the game changed when Declan Rice came on.
But he's broken up again. He's frozen again.
Anyway, the point is, right, as well, I'm sorry,
really
I've got to say it. I'm not happy with. I heard that apparently if Saka did score that penalty and we would have stayed in the penalty shootout, Pickford was going to take the next one. And I'm disgusted with that because that means Grealish and Sterling still haven't taken theirs.
Yeah. Sterling.
Even
anyone else could have taken
Stones
one.
is a good penalty taker as well, you know?
Yeah. I think Southgate got it wrong again, but that's nothing new, is it? To be honest.
On his day, look, he was fantastic against Germany. The decisions he made, every lineup he's had, I've never had a problem.
When you say that, the thing is, where's Steven?
Thinking outside the box, though, I would have actually brought Eddie Howe in as manager.
Yeah, you could do, yeah.
You know, I actually think he's a good attacking young manager.
He's got more experience than Southgate. So, you know.
He brought Bournemouth up from the Championship and all that, didn't he? So,
yeah.
Is he good enough to? But is he good enough to be that big stick? Yeah, okay, maybe you're right because it's international level. It's not like he's going for a club like Arsenal, for example, or someone like that. Because maybe you would take someone like an Eddie Howe because maybe you're right because he's got Championship experience. He's done well, and he's got Bournemouth from League 2 to where they were. Maybe it's not a bad appointment. Even Graham Potter, in my opinion, like, don't get me wrong, I wouldn't take Graham Potter at Arsenal, but I feel like he needs to start with someone like England. I feel like you need an English manager who's going to literally come in. Like, you basically need someone like, I would take Eddie Howe in my opinion. Like, I wouldn't have him at Arsenal, but I'd maybe start him off international if he does something, because I feel a manager like Eddie Howe is one of those managers where he can actually get the best out of them. So, mate, I'll take Eddie Howe.
But to me, right? Sorry.
At the moment, Southgate's going to be staying anyway till 2022. He did that contract until World Cup. And the one main thing is that you can have the likes of Argentina and them lot, and Brazil going to be coming in. That's where more teams will come in. The weather conditions in Qatar, that can have an effect to play, and that's the thing. Like, I don't know, man, literally, but
for me, right, right, UEFA got a lot to answer for those decisions in that game.
Yeah, I agree, Steve. I agree, mate.
Because
right, how can you sit there, right, see those decisions go against you, and then expect us to not think this is a fucking conspiracy? Or, like, I'm not using one. Before anyone starts giving me back this shit, I'm talking shit, right?
No, you're not, mate,
Andrew Williams, fucking White Green, right? Yeah? Before I start going down that road, right? First off, Tortman, you put a tweet up about Saka because he's getting racially abused, right? And you could sit there and decide to slag him off, saying he's shit. Are you thinking?
Ain't got no brain, mate. He ain't got no brain.
Right. Second of all, I'll also say, right, I'm not if you, obviously, Andrew, you've not obviously seen my shit, have you? I'm not the person like the Arsenal fan that sits there, it's all against us, it's all against Arsenal, the refs are against us, no, like we have done all season, right? When it's not gone our way. I'm not that person, right? So it really has to there really has to be something fucking outrageous to make me believe that there's something wrong, right? And it's a bit funny how the guy's Italian who runs at UEFA, they're all hugging each other, right, when they're all giving like the trophy to Italy's players, but with the England players, they're not even putting a fucking ring around their neck, right? And then 2 decisions should be 2 red cards, and they're not even by VAR. Are you for real?
What happened to VAR with that, by the way? Where was it?
Was that?
Would have been down to 9 men, wouldn't it? 8 men, whatever.
We would have walked all over them. They knew it.
Exactly.
They knew it as well. Right? Friggin' Chiellini knew it. Because he got up and he was like, please.
Kissing his arm and all that.
Yeah, he was like, praying to God, don't do it. Send him off.
Yeah.
So,
I hate that prick anyway. I can't stand Chiellini. I always hated him. Such
I
a
just
cynical
don't like it at one point.
defender, you know.
Mm. Sometimes you have to be cynical,
Yeah, but the
but
thing
I mean,
is-
seriously, that is just.
The thing is, UEFA need to. I absolutely agree with you. And for once, I'm actually agreeing because UEFA need to look into that because the Jack Grealish situation and not to disrespect Chiellini and all that. And Chiellini, yes, I do think it was a red card because if you're grabbing someone like that, I'm sorry, but you've just got to be checked. And I don't understand why VAR didn't even check that because, like, I can remember the game, but
Should have done.
there wasn't really much. I don't know if I'm right or not, but the thing is, there wasn't really much VAR involved in the final. And normally in a football game, there's a lot of VAR in that. So at the end of the day, right, the way I look at it, right, I think with the Chiellini situation, the UEFA have got to look into that. Like there was a rumor today that apparently they were going to rematch the game.
Yeah, I see that.
But still,
Petition, isn't it?
UEFA is not too far. But UEFA are not going to do anything.
So I'm going to do it myself.
Yeah, so anyway, I feel we're gonna have to wrap it up.
But one says probably, but
Yeah.
what's going on, mate?
No, it's alright. It's just a bit lagging, but I think we're gonna have to end it there anyway. I feel. Let me just quickly discard that. Let me just check someone if. Yeah, just gonna check someone first.
If you miss what I said about UEFA, then don't worry. Just a connection call.
Yeah, Stephen, thanks for having me on, by the way, mate.
Yeah,
thanks for having me on.
Yeah, no worries, man. No worries. Make sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the share
Sorry
button.
about earlier, by the way. I had problems with the sound and stuff.
It's
I couldn't hear you at all.
It happens. So
it's better with this earphones on now.
yeah, definitely. But make sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and the share button. Join the membership as well. Loads of good perks there for you to choose from. And we are back tomorrow at 6 p.m. only for the Liver Awareness Show. And that's it, really. That's all we're doing. Because apart from that, until then, stay safe, stay well.
Cheers,
and
everyone.
We'll see you soon. Take care.
Cheers,
Bye-bye.
bye.